Apparently, women put on... No, oh, God, I've made a mistake
right,
already. I've made a mistake already.
No?
Just wait till I get to the punchline, OK, before you judge me. Because apparently women put on more lockdown pounds than men. That was not the link.
Kay.
That was not the link. But experts say it's because they were still more likely to bear the brunt of childcare, and therefore they were stuck indoors looking after the family. So that's why I was thinking of you, because, I mean, how many children have you got now, Stacey?
I've got a brood.
You've got a brood, girl.
Oh, we're like the Von Trapps, Kay. That's why I can't come in as often. No, weren't we all locked in, though, looking after the kids?
Yeah, I know, but the feeling is that perhaps women were more kind of, you know, tied to the house and men able to go out. I don't know whether this is true or not, but, I mean, childcare-wise, what's the divvy in your house?
I think I probably have a less conventional setup. Joe is incredible when it comes to children. Since I've come off of maternity, he is like Mary blooming Poppins, and I absolutely adore him. He takes over when I'm working. He takes over school runs, dinners, lunches, everything, and then we just swap. So if he's got work, then I'll try and stay at home, and if we've both got work, then we beg our parents, because no one wants to babysit 4 or 5 kids, do they?
Well, it's quite a handful, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. And are you glad of that, or I mean,
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that it doesn't. I don't think that we have the time to think about if I'm the man or he's the man and I'm the woman.
Yeah.
We just have to get on with it. We wanted a big family and we have to make it work.
That
together.
is progress, isn't it? Because how often do we have this conversation about who does the man role and who does the woman role?
Yeah.
And to think that that's gone or going in so many houses, that is a move forward.
It's almost annoying to sort of compliment it and call it progressive, though, because I think, you know, you have children together, you take on the responsibility together, and, you know, I always have a laugh with you, sort of talking about the language, and I hate those terms of daddy daycare, and I hate complimenting a man for looking after the children he created. You know, I suppose it largely depends how you're brought up, you know, the house you're raised in. Like, for me, it was fairly equal at home. My dad was again, I was going to use the verb, my dad was involved. Well, you would hope he was involved, because he decided to have 3 kids. But yeah, me and Richie are similar to you and Joe. Like,
and did your mum and dad split everything then?
It wasn't like a conscious 50-50. I think, like what you were saying,
make
Joe,
it work, didn't you?
You make it work wherever you can, and it's not always even, but you just both know you're in it together, and I think that's a nice feeling.
I wonder if we look a bit to our partners for a bit like what our parents' relationship was towards looking after children. You know, because I can just think when my dad was a bit old-fashioned, he didn't do too much, and he took Sundays off from any children.
Oh, my
which was
goodness.
strange. But anyway, the thing that he did was he always told the most beautiful, from his own head, stories that we just really, really loved. And when I was pregnant, I was going to have children, I imagined that, reading story time is going to be the best time. It was the worst time. I hated reading stories at night. I just wanted to be downstairs. I was tired, exhausted. They wouldn't go to sleep. They wanted more stories. And and Mark was good with reading, but I wanted him to do it all the time, and I wanted him to do it from his head. And I'm just thinking now, I wonder if that was actually reliving the role.
It's funny you should say that, because, I mean, Ian is actually, and always has been really, really good in terms of, you know, us splitting, well, actually, is he that good? Maybe I shouldn't. It's quite good. But there was one little thing that always irked me. Like, my dad always polished our shoes before we went out to school in the morning. I think we're stunning. I think because he did national service.
Oh, I love that.
You know, you could see a face in them and everything. And Ian's not kind of Ian wears trainers anyway, tennis coach. So our kids would go out to school with scuffed shoes. And it infuriated me. But instead of cleaning the shoes myself, which I could easily have done...
You're just angry that he didn't...
that's Dad's job. You know, that's Ian's job. And I really got fed up with him that he didn't do it. And I never had the conversation because I knew how pathetic it would sound.
Yeah.
But it was kind of lodged there from
It's like
way back.
You say that Joe's amazing, but...
Oh, yeah, I still get the up, Nadia. I'm only human. Yeah, he is actually incredible. But you're right, I definitely think that... Our parents are, for some of us, if you have good parents, then they're like a role model. And I think of my dad, and my dad is so handy. And when him and my mum split up, you know, if you haven't... He didn't have all the means accessible to him, so he made sure if he ever needed to change a light bulb or do anything DIY, he'd learn it, he'd do it, and he'd teach us.
That's so good.
Joe is the polar opposite. If I said to him, change a light bulb, he'd be like...
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's not DIY at all. And I think I do miss that, because I almost expect him to be able to do that. But why would he? How would he know
Especially
that if
when
no
you're
one's
so good
taught
at
him?
Changing a light bulb, though, is quite a low bar.
All right, maybe he can do that.
We're going to work on that, Jo, the next time we see each other.
But he's so good at everything else. He's just incredible. He is an incredible dad. Oh,
Yeah. How many Joes does it take to change a light bulb? None. Can't do it. Can't do
Actually,
it.
can we just say we saw you in a wedding dress on Instagram the other
No,
day?
did we?
Oh, yeah, I was trying on wedding dresses. Yeah.
I forgot I was going to ask you about that earlier.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually getting married now. I can't believe
it. It's
I'm
actually
trying
still
on
happening.
and I get to actually wear it.
Is this really going to happen?
It's the more she's...
Oh, God, I hope so. Don't
Sorry, I don't know.
She believes in you so much.
I know. The doubt in your voice.
I've seen
So
your
is this
dream.
the wedding dress?
Yeah, well, no, that wasn't the... It was ones I was trying on, but I have
Right.
found the one.
But she's got more and more dreamy about Jo.
Oh,
Amazing. It's
see.
incredible.
All right.
all right.
Oh, it's lovely. It's really lovely.